I think we have some people in the stream. If you people in the stream are hearing me, please let me know. Hey, Brandon. No early jokes or puns. Exactly. Can you guys hear what I'm saying and all that kind of stuff? Cody, DEFCON. We got some regulars. I'm really good. How are all of you guys? Pretty settled into my new routine of not leaving the house, which is nice. And work web meeting on mute. Yeah. Oh, I bet there's a lot of that going on. What was I going to say? Oh, so I get asked about how to practice and what I practice when I practice, and I'm about to practice, so I'm going to do some of that. Did you guys see that Phil X video where he's playing and singing Highway Star and he plays the organ solo? He put it up where he was playing along with, I think, just the isolated drum and bass track. It's ridiculous. It's like, that guy has the biggest balls in rock music. It's amazing. So I have transcribed that and I'm going to practice it because, whew, it's good. This is my STR, Axe Effects, SM7 for my voice. I should actually just tweak that a bit so you can hear me a bit better. I'm going into a little Soundcraft mixer, and then that's going straight into the stream. So that's what we got going on. Now, I have Guitar Pro open. Can I do this and put it on the screen for you guys? Let's do that. Hey! Something like that. Anyway, I'm going to put it over here. You can see my face, and here's Guitar Pro. And I hope this is kind of what he plays. I didn't spend a lot of time transcribing it, but we got that. So one thing I like about Guitar Pro is there's this speed trainer. So you can come up here and you can, do custom values. So I'm going to practice this section. It's pretty interesting what he's playing. I'm not sure if this is exactly what the organ plays, but it's a pretty rad interpretation. It's essentially up around the 14th fret in standard tuning. You've got A, B, C, and then you play E and A. And then it's doing like an E. I guess it's like an like an E at 11, and then it does G minor 9, and then D at 11. A few times. Highway. See, I can't even spell. What good am I? There we go. I'm just going to check the stream really quick. Or maybe I should have that open somewhere where I can see it. Maybe I should watch it on my phone. Yeah, that way I can leave this open. That's a good idea. Let's watch me live. Maybe I'll get a notification saying that I'm live. Hey, there we go. Apparently there's some people watching this. Oh, that looks good. Yeah. All right. Mirror image, yeah. All right. Hey, Zai's in here. What's up? And Angus, there's some people in here I like. I hope you're all doing good. So I'm going to keep up with the comments on here. All right. The new Marshall Studio heads. I haven't tried them. Can be set in OBS. Okay, let me fix that, everybody, so that you can actually read what's on the screen. And I would say, unless I just suddenly become left-handed, let's see, output. All right, who knows how to fix this? Tell me in the comments, because I would love to know. But yeah, anyway, this Phil X version is ridiculous. Ridiculously cool. You know what? You guys don't need to see the tab. You're just basically going to hear me playing along with a click. So that's not too interesting, I know, but... So in terms of practicing, like, the best thing you can do is warm up and play some rhythm guitar. So, I mean, for Highway Star, that's a pretty cool... Like just playing that. The music was reversed. I see. Yeah, that sucks. Anyway, I'll walk you guys through this. So, is that the... I'm looking at the screen now. Is that the way I play guitar? It is. Everything's fine. Great. It's fine. The world's burning down, but it's fine. So... Those notes. This is some kind of like Nuno stuff to me. Like what's that solo? Yeah, look at me. I'm good at guitar. You know the one. That porno graffiti thing that he does. That's awesome. So. We're starting with this, and what I would do is, you guys can't see this, probably can't hear it either, but I put the speed trainer on in Guitar Pro and loop one bar. So, got to crack all my knuckles first, my weird little ritual, and I'd have it at 60%, and then I just kind of let it speed it up. So, I'm going to do that. So this is 60%. 65? I realized I got my monitors on. That's not good. 75. 80. 85. 90. 95. 'And the wheels are starting to fall off, and that's at 100%. It's a monster, Greg. You know me too well. That is the solo. So, doing something like this, that's one little bit. And I think a really important thing to do when you're practicing is to try and diagnose what you're struggling with. And me, at the moment, this just feels uncomfortable. There's no other way of putting it. So, I would move on to the next little bit and feel that, and if that feels slightly more comfortable, that's good. I can practice that for a little bit and get comfy, but then I've got to go back. So I'm going to try the next bar. And you'll notice that this is... someone's got a Dragon Ball Z reference in there, and that makes me so happy. That pick's not very sharp. I need a freshie. Look at that. It's got a really nice sharp tip on it, as they all should. So this next section, E at 11, which is 13, 14, 16, 12, 16 on the high string. And it's like so for all of this, I think the reason it feels uncomfortable is it's like, obviously the string skipping with the alternate picking, even though I'm hammering on, you're still like playing a downstroke and then an upstroke, so there's a bit of pick slant kind of thing going on. You gotta have your beta firmware and your H9. So next thing I'm gonna do is do the 60 to 100 thing with the second arpeggio. 3, 4. 65. 70. 75. 80. This one isn't too bad. 90. 95. 'So getting right to 100, it's like that's where everything starts to tense up, and I don't know if that's because I'm working up to it. I suspect it is. So I'm just going to do I'm going to do a couple of rounds at full speed now. Yeah. So working up like that is a good way to do it, but then having your burst speed and practicing that alone. So going step by step, and by the time you get to 100, you're going to be wrecked. So you take a little break, and then you go back and you practice it just from scratch at 100 if you can do that, or wherever your kind of top speed is. Where are we at? Trying to do things out of my comfort zone. Hard not to just start. Yeah, man, it's like, you know, this normally devolves into... I think the thing is, for me, often, you know, it's like I use so many computer-based things. I use the Fractal editor, and I have Pro Tools open when I'm recording, and I've got Guitar Pro open at the moment. It's so easy to just, you know, go to the internet. So maybe one thing if you're like me, is disable your internet connection, which I'm obviously not doing at the moment. Alrighty, where are we at? Jacob has to go to work. I'm going to have an awesome practice session. You can always catch up later. That is the beauty of the internet. Hi, Massimo. I hope you're well. So, now I'm going to do these two parts. No, I'm going to go back to the original part, and I'm going to try that at 100 now. So, there we go. That feels a lot better. Then the whole thing moves down 2 frets, so you've got... And then it's kind of looping that. So I'm going to do the next little section, which, what does it do? Yes. I'm going to practice those together, and I'm going to speed train them with Guitar Pro. Let's do that. 2, 3, 4... Alright, we're going up. So this is 65%, 70. Roll. 75. Oh man, this is kicking my ass. 80. 80. 90. Oh man. Slot. 95. Woo! 100. Okay, I'm crapping out at 100. So for that kind of thing, you know, 100's obviously the goal, but I should probably spend some time at one of those intermediate speeds. I often find when you do something like this and you actually play this part, it doesn't happen that much, so you can just kind of like, you know, blast it, but it's getting control. I always think in that like 80 to 90% zone, which lets you blast it better, if that kind of makes sense. I don't know. Am I making any sense at all to anybody? Oh yeah, so for anyone who's just joining the chat, go and watch the Phil X video of Highway Star that he put up a couple of days ago. It's so good. And anyway, this is how he plays the whole arpeggio section. This is out of my comfort zone as well. This is not comfortable to play, so I'm trying to stick to it for a little bit and stay on a... Which hand cramps more, left or right? If I'm not warmed up, right hand. And if I am left hand, there's a sweet spot, I think, once you've played for a while, where my left hand, what is kind of, I don't know, it's not relaxed enough after a while. So, I'm going to put these sections together next. Some real-time practice, and I'm going to do it at like 70%. But I'm going to do the whole section on repeat. No speed training, so let's do that. Hey D, good to see ya. Let's try that a little bit faster. Let's try 80. Cool. Whoa. Okay, so I was just talking about that kind of sweet spot. I reckon for this, probably 85% is going to be the one where I want to spend a bit of time. 85, maybe 90. That's just a guess. You do some sweep picking techniques. Yeah, let's do some sweeping in a second. I'll show you one cool thing. 90%. This is the zone I would probably practice it the most. Oh yeah. And focus is relax. Okay, so that's kind of the idea. There's an insane part coming up next. Too many string skips. Yeah, I'll chuck this up online if anyone wants to have a crack at it. We got somebody from Turkey in here. I actually did an interview with somebody from Turkey yesterday. If you guys are familiar with Oz, he's a great Turkish guitar player for insane rock and roll and metal stuff. As fast as I can. We'll get there. We'll get there. So there's this weird... I was teaching... One of my students, super into metal, has been learning sweep picking, and like the last week or two, he's cracked it. And he was right on that cusp of getting it, and we were having a lesson online. And I was trying to explain to him there's this very like Zen concept when you're doing things like this, where you want to play faster, so naturally you push harder and you try harder, but you actually have to disengage from that feeling and like really not try at all and just let it be like a total loose, nervous twitch kind of thing. And he was looking at me really puzzled, and we were going through it, and then he did it, and he was like, whoa, dude, I get it. I get the feeling. It's one of those things that you can't really convey with words. So, yes. All right, liquid tension experiment. Yeah, there's some ridiculous stuff there. Very, 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 very good stuff. All right, I'm going to try the next section, because the next section is mental. 10, 12, 14. So F, G, A, and then you grab C and F. So there's a weird... Ugh. Oh, man. So, play as fast as I can. I got to be as loose as I can, so... It's pretty sloppy. But, you know, put it in the track, and who knows, maybe you won't notice, or maybe you engage a wah pedal for that part. So this section coming up next. Oh, man. Yeah, there's so much noise. So this is the point of the practice session where it's really easy to want to just noodle around and give up, right? But we won't. We're gonna move on with it. Yes, I'm gonna put that in there because I was just watching it. For anyone who wants to check out what and why I'm practicing this, it's pretty like Phil just destroys it. Apparently, he's playing through Waves GTR for it as well. Which, you know, tone snobs, get in the bin, because it sounds fantastic. Alright, here it comes. There you go. Everybody go and watch that. Stop watching this. Yeah, he does such... And he sings it, and he plays rhythm on it, and, you know, like the... Yeah, it's very, very good. He's so... It's one of those things where you watch it and you just go, that person is on another level of playing music altogether. So, you guys can go and watch that, and I'm going to keep practicing. So I'm going to practice this next section, and I'm going to do it at 70% speed. Here we go. Cool. Then there's a really tricky part. Tricky because, it's the same pattern for all of this. It's just straight 16ths. But you've got to play all the way up here. So, like this. Maybe because I'm super lazy, I'll play it down here. Oh, so there we go. If you guys like as well, at the end of this, I can play through some Ragdoll tunes as well for Jim, because Jim's been asking for that, and he's tuning in. I know it's late over on the East Coast at the moment, of Australia that is, and early on the East Coast of America. Alright, I'm going to try this whole thing. Oh boy, 70%. Hey! Here it comes. Hey! And then it's... See that? String noise. Don't get distracted, Leon. Do it at 80%. You've got this in you. You can do it for the people. 80%. Hey. Okay, another cool thing as well in this kind of 80 to 90% zone that I like to do is once I'm getting a bit more comfortable with it, I'll try pick it a lot harder as well, like just to have that, I guess, headroom in there. And then we'll go to, maybe we'll go to 90, so yeah. There's a lot of that happening at the moment. So, yeah, I'm going to do this, and now I want to increase. I want to see how far I can push my right hand. Because I know that live, I mean, I'm not going to play this live anytime soon, but if I want to play along to it, I know I'm going to kind of wimp out and play it the easiest way possible. So, let's do it at 90. Oh, man. See, this is the one. That's the one that's killing me. So, spend a bit of time with this one. As you guys can see, this is just kind of brute force. Pick harder now. Okay. We're getting there. Let's try the whole thing at 90 and picking as hard as we can. Hey. You know, maybe there's something to that. Maybe if I just try to pick hard, then that will work. Because I think that happens live sometimes. If I just leave the click track on, like if I was playing a lick like this, sometimes I find that just like trying to play it as softly as possible, I can do it. Trying to play it as hard as possible, I can do it. But in between is hard. Like, so this is. Yeah, that's a strange bug. What did somebody say? It's pseudo alternate. I'll let you guys know what I mean by pseudo alternate. Yes, Troy Grady's content, amazing. Pixelanting, game changer. Battery died. Let me fix that. All right, you guys might still be able to hear my voice. And let's see if that fixes it. All right, maybe we're back. I think we're back. That was amazing. My camera battery died, and here we are. Hey, Tyler, what's up? So, pseudo alternate is not economy. There's no sweeping. So, the way to practice it would be this. Everybody grab their guitars and play on the B string, 5, 7, 8. And then do the same thing on the E string. There's our sequence. So you pick all of it. So that's cool. You could hammer it all on. Doesn't quite sound the same. All hammered on. So what you do is you play a downstroke and you hammer on the first 3 notes. Let me do that. So, and then you pick the next 3 notes, but you start them with an upstroke. So it's down, next string, up, down, up. So you get these kind of snaps. You know, all picked, all hammered. All hammered doesn't do it for me for that sequence. The kind of half-half, the Sean Lane thing, I think he's somebody who did that. So this guitar's in standard, if you guys can believe it. So anyway, this Phil X thing, hammer on, and then pick. But I think he picks it all because he's mental. So I'm going to try this at 100%, the whole thing. Time to embarrass myself. Here we go. Something like that anyway. So that's not too bad. It doesn't feel super controlled, so I would actually probably leave that, maybe play it along with the track and have a crack at it. So I'm going to do that. Where's the video? You guys may or may not be able to hear the audio, but that's cool. I'll just basically chuck it in, and he's probably... Where's the video? Here we go. So I'm just going to play it along with the track. See how I go. And yeah, just Phil standing up, he's singing. He's playing an SG. And he's using Waves GTR. And he kills it. Okay, here we go. I hope he's in standard. All right. Yeah, he's picking it all. What a beast. And then unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, in a typical session, I might come back to that at the end of the session, but that's how I practice. stuff. Phil's insane. That's one of the like just best cool guitar performances ever. He makes it look so easy, and I like that he just goes for it. You know, it may not be the cleanest thing you've ever heard in some parts, but it's got so much attitude, and that's what's important. So yeah, there we go. That's my first crack. I'm going to practice this all week. About an hour. Send me an email about teaching. Yeah. If you... I think my email is available if you look on my channel, and yeah, talk about it there. So yeah, who's in here? We got people from Wales? What's up? Yeah, there's nothing embarrassing about practicing, exactly. It's... you know, this is the reality. You got to put it out there. So, yeah, that's kind of what I do when I practice. Somebody asked about sweep picking. Let me see. So, you know, Altitudes by Jason Becker. If you don't know Altitudes by Jason Becker, go and check it out. That's one of my favorite sweeping things. It combines 3 and 5 string sweeps. So. And then, what does it do? Man, I hate barring when I'm sweeping. It's my weakness. Another cool thing you can do with string skipping is hybrid picking, like take an A minor. I did a video on Instagram with this like a few weeks ago, so you get that. It's a cool, you know, just... Oh, Glenn, somebody asked about Glenn Proudfoot. My God, that guy is unbelievable. Have you seen his over-the-top sweeping? Makes me want to go home. Yeah, so for sweeping stuff, I don't know, it's like a special effect for me. It's not one of my primary techniques. I forget what... Yeah, it's like a control thing for me. Your guitar is not sounding loud enough. Oh, well. Why didn't someone say something earlier? Give you more guitar. Okay, GT, peace out, man. Can I play some Soundgarden? Yeah! Could do that, I guess. Let me grab another guitar. So I hope you guys enjoyed me fumbling through those Highway Star arpeggios. I will put a screenshot of that up on the community page so you can have a crack at that. And for the person who asked about some Soundgarden, one of my favorite... Yeah, compared to playing jazz or playing fusion, the neoclassical stuff is, yeah, it's just brute force with that, because it's like, once you get the sequences, it's just a case of doing them, you know? You want to do the Ingve stuff. You know? practice that for an hour a day, and yeah, then actually trying to play music and trying to play lines, you know, then that's a whole other thing. Totally different thing. Totally different thing. You guys want to hear some music? I'm gonna do some Ragdoll's songs that I may not have played before. And actually, I was practicing something last night. Hey, that's the stream. We don't want the stream piping down there. There's a section in the solo and playing. God, that. Let me play it for you. In the just that kind of thing, and because I was playing a bunch of like Michael Schenker stuff, because I did that Michael Schenker video the other day. Doing, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Like that kind of stuff, and trying to clean that up, because I've never been good at that. So it's mostly stopping the string noise there. So am I playing through the molecular at the moment? No, this is the Axe Effects, the Mark IV model, actually. Yeah, anyway, that's the thing. There's like getting, because that picking goes inside, outside. Hey. And yeah, that's it. It's slightly different. So this is the EOS M50 by Canon. And I've got it hooked up via USB as a webcam, so it's I've moved over to a wired internet connection, so it's a lot better. Mark, you stuck at work. No, that's a Hamer. It's called a Hamer Standard. I've been playing that guitar a lot recently. It is US made though. It's a really, really great guitar. Anyway, what Ragdoll song do you guys want me to play? I might try Letting Go as a little warm-up, because that song has a solo with some of this stuff in it that I can never play. I can't remember what I played. And we're going to do it. And there's one of my favorite riffs in there in the breakdown section. And yeah, let's do that. Not very loud, is it?
Takes a lot to know, selling yourself short. Take another home to find yourself a home. All I want to know, can you find your soul? Buried in the sweat and blood and cold confusion.
okay. I remember now. I remember what to do there. Somebody asked what lens. So I'm using the EOS. You can buy it as a pack with a 15 to 45mm kit lens. Really, really nice little compact camera. Super dig it. Somebody else said using studio monitors straight to the interface for all of this. So that's why I'm wearing cans. Yeah, this is a fun song. I really like that. This is the hardest song on that album to record. Like, we were recording drums till 5 in the morning, and then like I basically made the mistake of not practicing the rhythm part before I recorded it, so all that kind of stuff. Yeah, somebody's sending me a message. Oh, cool. Excellent. I got some good feedback about something that I recorded. Yes, that's nice. All right. Anybody else got any requests? I might play one or two more Ragdoll songs for you guys. Thank you, Ryan Rankin. I hope you're doing it pretty well. Wait. No relation to Richard Rankin, is it? Because that's where I know the Rankin name from. Yeah, if anyone has a request for a Ragdoll song that's not Kung Foolery, because I've played that on the last couple of live streams and I still haven't learnt it properly. While I'm all limbered up, I'm going to try that little Philexing. The Bogfish Strato. Yeah, I like that better than the brown. The SY will be coming. I'm going to do a live stream with that thing very soon. I'm slowly figuring out how to use it, just because it's such a dense machine, but I was playing with it today and getting some pretty cool sounds. Bogfish Strato. I might just fire that one up, Tyler, on your recommendation. Low frequency, yeah, that low frequency cut in general is such a pretty good it's like a pretty good idea. Bogfish Strato right here. That already sounds pretty good. I like that. And you reckon the cut switch? Yeah. I thought I was going to love the brown channel, because, you know, Jerry Cantrell. This is kind of a bit... I don't know. Favorite tuning? Probably drop C, because this guitar's in drop C, and this is my favorite guitar. Yeah, the Strato's great. I should do something with that. Follow the leader, you guys reckon? I can do that. We have a full length, well, technically we have 2 full lengths, but the first full length is our first 2 EPs remixed and remastered. But I'll call it a full length, so I guess we have 2 full lengths and a live album on Spotify. We've got another live album we've been sitting on that we need to finish, and another album we're recording at the moment, and another EP. So there's quite a bit of stuff out now. All right. It'll be... I don't have the GK on this guitar. That'd be a good test, actually, using the GK on the Strat, emulating a humbucker guitar, emulating drop C. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, follow the leader. I reckon this is going to be the last one, and then I'm going to get ready for bed, because I'm doing some teaching tomorrow. And watch your video on using the Aspects as an interface. When you set the sample that I had my 32 and was getting some glitches. Oh, cool. Can you play Rust for my girlfriend Tamara? I can do that, Jim. I'm going to play Follow the Leader, and then I'm going to play Rust for Jim and his girlfriend Tamara, because they're wonderful people, and they came to see us on our last tour and hung out with us, and we had a wonderful time, didn't we, Jim? All right, where are we at? Follow the Leader's not on Back to Zero. It's our latest single. Shameless plug. So, what am I going to I'm just going to use this patch. Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's do it, and then we'll do Rust. Thank you guys. What is C tuning? Yeah, you guys like the little... Yeah. The thump variation of that. So, C, G, C, F, A, D. Kugafad tuning, as I like to call it. Yeah, that's a really fun little... It's even more fun if you can get the, like... Get the microtones in there, because that's what life is all about. Jim, I hope your girlfriend enjoyed that. Thank you for the request. Someone said the first riff, yeah, Modern Akadaka. It's very Soundgarden King's X to me. Also, so AE on the top. That's interesting. Yeah, you guys are down with it. Drop C is the common saying. It's drop D, but everything's tuned a whole step lower, which is pretty cool, and it lets you... I love the way this guitar has it. Well, that was a whole lot of fun. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed watching me practice. Yeah, I got to put a whole bunch of extra work into that. We demand a compilation video, Stank Faces. If somebody wanted to make that, that would absolutely make my life. Check the Ragdoll Twitter account. I did a cover of Follow the Leader. Ah, that's cool. I'm going to head there right now before we go away. So, actually, I don't have Twitter on my computer. I deleted Twitter about 6 months ago, but we still have the band account, and I always forget to check it. Let's see. Twitter.com. What do we got? Surely this is going to come up. I always like surprises like this. Alright, let's see. I'm just going to go through and retweet a bunch of things now while I remember. Let's see. Man, I haven't checked this for a while, so if we're tagged in it. God, this is interesting viewing, isn't it? A guy scrolling on his phone. Do you have a... Yeah, thanks, Tyler. I'm going to do something with this Strato. Dude, can you send me a link to this? Because I would love to see this. Maybe if I search for it, and then I can enjoy that. Ragdoll, Follow the Leader. Because I'd love to check this out and give you guys an honest reaction to it. I'll go to latest. See what the latest ones are. Bunch of that. February 29. Alright, send it to me, man, because I would love to see that. Everybody else, as always, stay safe, especially now. Be good to one another, be kind. Practice some guitar. I hope you enjoyed this session. I'm showing you guys how I like to practice. It works for me. The other thing you can practice at the end of every session is some vibrato. Iron Maiden, or what about, Bit of Where Eagles Dare. All right. Thank you for watching the stream, everybody. You know where to find me. I will be back very, very soon. I'll probably have a video up at some point tomorrow. Any other questions or requests, get them in the comments. Peace out.